So I'll try to do a chunk of top 6. If we can't get through all of it, then I'll go and do the rest at another stage. But to start off with, we're going to go into the winners semis. So give you an idea, I've come fresh off a win against Boylips, and Conga-Heli has just 2-0 eliminated, not eliminated, but drop fell into losers, and him and I are about to face in winners semis here. So let's see if we can get to this screen. Here we are. That's looking mighty fine. I'll turn this off, and I've already fucked up because this was supposed to be blank. It's been a while since I've streamed Rivals. Been a while. Hold on a moment. Put game sound on, and give me the heads up if audio isn't great, if anything needs to be adjusted at all. I'm gonna try to fix everything as I go, just to start off with. But it is a little bit tricky-dicky. Yeah, I was worried about the game being a bit too loud. I think that's just the music, but I'm not sure. Might lower it here. Alright, that should be a bit lower, but we'll see how it goes as we go on. Let's go into the first game here, which is going to be played on what looks like ethereal gates. So me versus Conga, Crag versus Eliana. Now I must say, playing against Conga online is a bit tricky, but he is a keyboard warrior as well, which is something that anyone who plays him needs to remember. He is limited with his angles, which is really important against Ellie. I still feel like this is really loud. I might adjust it again after this game if you guys are feeling the same. The music just, it's blasting right now. But the big thing with him is you just need to be very aware of overheat. He comes down with these strong attacks, especially from the corner here. This diagonal downwards fist, that's the only angle that he can do from up high. So something that I've noticed in my my set against him here, much later into the set, I must admit, it was tricky to adapt to at first. This diagonal fist from the high recoveries, he's going to do it almost every single time he recovers. And if you can play around that, punish him for it, make sure that he's not landing with an overheat strong attack and getting into your face, it's really, really valuable for you. Up B, auto release, all heat. Yeah, all heat, but on landing, there is a small window where you do retain some of your heat. So if you can punish them on landing, you can make sure they get knocked in the air with a bit of heat still, which limits their hover recovery quite substantially if you time it well. That's the up tilt there as well. When Eliana has heat, up tilt does much more knockback than is probably reasonable, but you have to be very careful when he's got heat. That's the big thing. I keep going for these rock pulls here, expecting it to be a bit laggier on these fists. Couldn't finish there with the down special. It's a bit tricky. He comes down to punish these pillars at the wall, which I'm not used to. Not a lot of people try to punish it at this point. I think I've got everyone scared. At least in the local scene anyways. I'm always surprised when the mech hits me from there. Hitbox is quite large on it. And I'm still trying to get the timing of these parries on the fist as well. But it is last stock scenario here. Oh, I forgot about the timer. I'm down low. The missile there has broken the pillar and left me for dead. And I've just freaked out. Rubbish. I'm gonna need to remember to change this at the end of every game. And you guys are gonna have to bully me for it as well. Before we go to this game, music, is it too loud? I don't know. I'm feeling like it's loud on my end, but it's probably okay on the stream. And my audio levels as well. I'm gonna talk at this volume for most of the stream, I think. I'm assuming I'm waiting on delay from people. Went in game, it was kind of loud as well. Okay, let's turn it down just a tad again. That's already better for me. Alright, let's go into game 2 now. I've taken Conga to Rockwall here, which I think Pretzel in the past said he quite likes this stage as Aliana, but I had the feeling that I could maybe do some work on his recoveries on this stage and just punish him early, because I'm trying to get early kills and maybe get in his head a bit. It was a bit of a risky pick, I suppose, but I don't know, I'm not used to being a game down against someone at Conga's level. Like Conga, he's taken some upsets before, but an upset against me would be massive for him this early. So I'm just trying to get some footing here. Don't really want to play too much neutral, just want to get some fast punishes and maybe finish this game a bit quicker. Oh my gosh. That annoys me because I know it was an online thing. I'm still trying to get the parries here as well. And I'm backing off a bit too. I'm letting him make some mistakes here and make the approaches. I'm happy just staying back and parrying. Fuck. Oh, here we go, Steam. It's really interesting that that whole hover thing there, he went from full heat to almost no heat because he fully charged the strong attack. Even up the stocks. That's what's important. Oh, I remember this. This was 4 days ago, so I'm gonna have some memory issues in my own sets, which is fine. That's another thing that you have to watch out for when you're playing Crag in this matchup as well. If the mine's on top of the rock, breaking the rock is gonna make the mine active again. So anytime an Aliana places mine on top of the rock, it's like, don't touch the rock. If you touch the rock, you're gonna get sickied, which sucks. I'm surprised they didn't break the pillar earlier. I wonder what happened there. There we go. He's still alive. Aliana is a heavy beast. Nice fancy little break cancel recovery there. Completely unnecessary. Yeah, I can't go for slow recoveries there. If he gets the height with the fist there, it's just it's really bad for me. That's another thing I've noticed as well. You can't instantly parry an extra stack of steam out of your invuln. You have to time it perfectly so your parry invuln lines up with your vulnerability, which is only an 8-frame window. Oh, not dead. 1% the difference here. That up special was weird there. He should have kept the mine on me. I think that mine being on me was so valuable for him because it just means a stray missile from zoning there can potentially win in the game. Like, I think that was a very costly mistake. But we're in there. We're on the board. I do love how this stage looks now. It took me a little while to get used to, but I'm really hoping for some more redesigns in this vein now. I think I saw some teasers about Air Armada being changed on one of the artists' Twitter. That's got me excited. It's amazing how much you can get off one overheat strong attack. So I noticed Conga always gets a second one. I'm not sure if that's just a Crag thing, or if it's like a low % strong attack thing with how the knockback works. It's interesting. I was not ready for that. Oh, that's a bad pillar. I should be dead here, but he's backed off. For no reason. Like all those situations where he's trying to up tilt me and everything. If he just bears me there, I'm probably dead. So I have to land on that pillar. The overheat meter is a bit weird. She does have two modes where it's overheat and then building up heat. In terms of disabling special attacks and strong attacks being explosions instead of steam. But up tilt is linear, so it takes into account how much heat you had for up tilt, which is the only move that does that. Except for when you're overheated. When you're overheated and you use up tilt, the knockback is always maximum, no matter how much heat's left in the overheat meter. Yeah, I'm just trying to get low here. Oh, that down there maybe should have just been a bear to start with. I ended up just bringing him close to the wall. 200%. Amazing. There is a reason I rolled on that pillar there as well. I'm trying to do a break roll recovery because I'm thinking he's going to break the pillar while I'm on it. And if I have invuln and roll frames, I get momentum when I roll off the broken pillar. It's super niche, but it's sick as fuck when you do it. Oh yeah, this is the shit right here. Oh no. See, I've got a minor lead here. I'm just trying to slow down the game and get straight hits and try to make him make mistakes, because I know he will eventually. But it is not paying off for me right now. I keep missing those too. I tried to pillar gimp him. Yeah, there we go. That was a weird dash attack. I think there was an opportunity there. Ah. I drift in these combos. I'm not sure if it's his DI or if I'm just not used to comboing Aliana. I noticed a couple of the DLC characters are very, very different to combo than the other ones. That's definitely a learning curve there. Rano especially. I think Rano is the most unique character in terms of combo game. Like, you have to actually learn how to combo that character. At least that's how I feel as Crag. Maybe that's just a me thing. Snake has projectile invuln while rising, so that rock didn't really do anything for me there. So maybe something I should keep in mind too. But that's probably what allowed him to recover there. He's gonna do it. There it is. Why did you down special? Just parry. I'm trying to turn around in the air with the neutral special too, and it's not worked twice in a row for me. Oh god. Alright. That's a cheeky way to win it, but we'll take it. 2-1. Let me find the next game. Ah, yes. Spirit Tree. If I said Rockwall was an interesting, like, weird pick, this is definitely Conga's equivalent. Like, very, very low overhanging platforms that he can cover with basically all of his aerials. Mine does work on this stage. His strong attacks are amazing. It's just like, it's a tricky stage for me when I know I'm at threat of dying. And Ellie's hurtbox on most of her moves is just low enough that the platforms don't help me. Oh god. Steam using Steam a bit more there. Oh god. Ah ha ha ha. Classic. Ellie's projectiles, I think both missiles reflect. Down special reflects, and instead of having to like detonate it, it'll explode on contact with the Eliana if you parry and it hits her. Fist, I can't remember if it reflects or if that was removed, but it definitely puts her in parry stun now. Steam changes ownership and nothing else, which is super lame. Because there's only one stack of Steam, and multiple can be overlap, and you can't deal with multiple stacks of Steam very well. So it means it's like, it's one of the least interactive mechanics in her kit. But it somehow doesn't become, it's like somehow not the most overpowered part. And Eliana is crazy right now. If this character's not on your radar, then you need to start watching some tournament sets. Oh, it's too high. Oh, you can see the cheeky turnaround. Oh no, that wasn't up there! Just finished the stock! Thank Lord. If you parry the... Bumble's in the chat, here we go. If you parry the fish, she goes into parry stun. If you parry the explosion, she doesn't. I think both is parry stun now. So I just parried the explosion there and she went instantly into parry stun. What Conga does a lot as well is he'll do the instant overheat because he wants to land with his explosion strong attacks as opposed to any of his aerials or steam. Which is an interesting thing that he does that, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a part of Eliana's kit I really like. But at the same time, it's tricky online and locally it'd be absolutely fine. But hey, 3-1. We're into winners finals now. Which means it's time to go on to our next set. Which is going to be our other winners semis one. We're going to go into Mast versus Osu, bit of Vic v Vic rivalry. Going to be happening on your screen in just a moment. As soon as I can figure out. You know, is it? I'm just going to start deleting replays. This is the perfect way to do it. That way, by the end, I'll only have a couple left. Yeah, let's get rid of that. This was a terrific idea. Alright, I think I found game one. And if not, then we're all going to be very confused. Zetaburn versus Maple. Maple's a matchup that I've thought about quite extensively. Zetaburn is one of the ones where you can never think too hard about it. But at the same time, you're approaching it the same way almost every time. That is an early kill. I wonder if that's online or if that's just OC being unprepared. But I've seen these guys play a number of times before. I've spoken to both of them after their wins. I've spoken to both of them after their losses. I know what goes on in their heads. Oh, unfortunate to miss the tech chase there. OC's used his jump early and tethered on. That's a good way to recover there. Oh, up special angle. Cannot do anything with it. He's opted to plant Lily there instead of going for a tech chase. I wonder if that's because he missed a couple early and got punished for it. He might be trying to set himself up. That was far too close to my liking. And he's trying to go for a read off the jab parry there. Got a bit of purple screen though. It's good he's evened himself out, but he's at such high percent and now 2 stocks to 1 there. You're going to see a really interesting dynamic shift in how I talk about these sets when I'm watching myself and when I'm watching other players. It's going to be pretty jarring, I imagine, but I'm enjoying it already. Oh dear. This is great. This is my first time seeing this. Normally at locals, I'm always there behind them, so if there's a restream or something happening, or there's VODs later on, I'm never surprised. I'm really enjoying being at home, being surprised watching a set. Like, that's new. I haven't had to do a stream for comms in quite some time. How good is it to have RCS back, boys? That's impressive stuff from Osu. I wasn't sure how he was going to go into that last stock, but he's brought that back. I could write you an essay on how Tether up air works. How Tether works in general. Go to my frame data doc, go into the notes section for Tether. My lord. But it is something that I'm meaning to test very shortly, actually. Because I have a suspicion that Tether up air, the scaling only doubles if... Oh my god, is he dead? I can't be talking about frame data while watching this set. It's crazy. Oh, I was hoping he would do like a... bit of a wobble situation there. I can see he tried for it, which is cool. Oh, he's got him out with a parry surprise there. Not getting the kill, but he's done some damage there. Osh is actually going nuts. Unfortunately tethered to the wrong side, but he is in control of this set so far. Especially this game. This is a very comfortable stage for Mars, and it's one that I always ban for against him. So Osu having such a dominant first stock on this game, really good for him. I'm sure Mask we'll see him return the favor shortly, but I'm gonna live in the moment and enjoy me some Osu loving. Oh, he's got the watcher's mark at the edge. I'm trying to remember the name of the of the mechanic. Oh wow, he's got the tech chase. He didn't get killed by a tether combo. He just died off the first up air. Oh, he's got to be dead here, Mask. He's going up deep. He's so deep. Okay, Mask got his first up there. Oh, it's just so in control though. I'm loving it. I'm not sure if it's because Master's just rushing in and doing silly things, but Osu looks like he's playing very carefully and he's considering what Masters want to be doing. Okay, good little... Oh, okay. I was a bit worried about him getting to the ledge after he didn't quite get the height there, but Master's a little further out. See, we're bidding out parries there. It's great. Oh... I feel like he could have finished that off with just an uppercut or a strong attack there. Tried to go for a telecom, but it missed. That's life, I guess. He's got it back there, but... Okay. There we go. 2-0 lead. That is crazy. That's insane! Wow! Man, Osu's just giving him these small stages. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Online's 3 bans, right? It's not 2 anymore. So Osu's just letting him go to these stages. This man's crazy. Crazy, and once again, dominant lead for the start of this game. Bumble, I haven't seen a replay desync in quite some time. I did notice one of the replays earlier had a different timestamp than the other when we're in the same time zone, but I don't know if that's just like the computer times being out of sync. Oh, hello. He's got to be dead here, Master. Come on. Oh, my lord. Lily helping out there as well. Okay. That is such an unfortunate misinput. That was quite nice, little shine there to the up air. That's something that I see Mars working on every now and then, but It's more so Jet's flavor, which he hates. And just how well you can integrate Shine into your combos as Zetaban. It's something that brings a little extra flair to your Zetaban. It's hella cool and it works. And Osu jumping the gun a bit on some of these strong attacks. He's got caught out a couple times this past stock. And if he dies off it here, then it's definitely from that. And we're jumping in and we're doing crazy shit now. I don't know how PG I should be when Bumble's in the chat. I want to do him proud. I'm not an esports personality, am I? If the stream's lagging, it's because my Xbox controller just ripped the cord out from my lap like 3 times in a row. Hell yeah. How cool's up there? There's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. I'm trying to process it all, but it's... Oh my lord. We're just getting too tricky. Going to a game forward. See, I'm getting there. I'm remembering to turn off the gameplay when I'm changing the replays. That's the important part. That is a fast stock. What was that, 8 seconds? This is what Master needs to do though. Zetaban can take these quick stocks. Maple's recovery is decent, but it's not the greatest if you can beat him out on the ledge. Oh dear. Did not capitalize off that. Osu's got Lily set up there. Strong attack at the ledge. And gone for a double dip. He's got to get back, and he's done it. Really well done. That's something scary that actually lost Osu a set the last local event. He went for a double dip in game 1, got the kill. Everyone popped up for him because it was last stock situation, and then no one figured out until the end of the set when Master 3-0'd him that he actually had lost the game because he died first. We have to go back to the replay to watch it to verify, and then they just shook hands and he walked away. So I'm really happy to see him go for a double dip and make it back to the stage. That's the important part that some Maple players forget to do. Okay, he's got him here. He's got no... Oh, I was about to say he didn't have any resources left, but he had his air dodge indicator back. Not sure. I think I just missed it, but he sealed off the game. That's what's the important part. I think as a player, I'm always looking for those minute things. I'm looking to see whether he's got his resources back. Like I'm counting resources off stage every single time someone's out there. It's something that every player should be doing. I know we got a couple of lesser experienced players watching as well, so that's something for you guys. Little SNC tip: count your opponent's resources when they're off stage. And in all that time I wasted, I've missed the first stock. I saw it happen, I just didn't comment anything about it. But it's game 5! This is crazy! We're on Rockwall! Another small stage, which is crazy. These guys just want to absolutely dominate the other player. And that means getting on a small stage and whacking them off stage and doing some mental damage. Okay. Nice. Not sure if he was trying to read a parry read, a roll, anything of the sort, but nice little weight there from Osu. And wow, still off the top platform. Wow, I can't believe he actually managed to get the kid off there in the tech chase. We'll say Osu's tech chasing skills are very fine when they're on point. He does this little jab, turn around, forward tilt a lot of the time. He's doing it here with the up airs on the platform. Okay. God, you gotta feel nervous about these guys. He didn't overcommit then. He stayed grounded. He did not want to jump up because he knew if he jumped up, straight hit from us would have led to a complete reversal of everything he just earned. And we've got all these jab checks going on too. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, okay. No, this can't be it. Oh my lord! Oh, the poor DI to go off stage. That's what won him for him. Caught him off guard. Crazy way to finish that set. Alright, I'm gonna do my thing and delete all these replays real quick. How's everyone enjoying the stream? Audio levels are good. Okay. I feel like something's gone wrong here. I know it's Fells, so New Zealand time, so his replays at the start. So, gonna go into losers top 6 really quick. We do only have, which is unfortunate, we do only have, we're missing one game from Conga-Heli versus H Smiley Face, which is coming up. So, I'm not sure if it's the last game of the set, first game of the set, in the middle, somewhere in there, but it is going to end abruptly at one point, so just giving you the word of warning. But I think this is game 1, from what H Smiley was telling me. And we're on Jules Vale, and interesting to see H Smiley is actually playing Ori here versus Aliana, so I don't know if he's got some tricks that he's hiding from us. Okay, I see what he's going for now. Is he really planning on just bashing every single projectile that Conga shoots at him? Because that would be amazing. Oh dear. Ori's a light character. I just don't know. Oh, he's let him live there. He was dead. You know what Conga should have done? Should have counted his resources. He should have known. Oh gosh. He tried to bash the mine at him. This is great. Oh, F-Dill. It's really unfortunate that Conga plays keyboard because these neutral specials, when he's slightly up in the air, they just don't do anything because he can't angle it in such a way that it's going to hit the other person. The upshock dodged it. It's amazing. And he's dead. Conga has just laddered him off. Oh no, you didn't want to do that. These are the lessons I had to learn in my set. Is Conga above you, then he's gonna fist downwards. Oh hell yeah! It's not biased if I cheer on for every single time Smiley Face gets a bash, is it? He's parried it back at him too! Okay. Seems like Conga's going for some heavy hitting hits when Smiley's still at relatively low %. I don't know if he's just trying to take advantage of Ori is light, or if he's just gunning for a kill here. It seemed to have worked there. I don't know. When your opponent DIs like that, I guess you can get away with it. Okay, I'm hoping this is game 2. That looks like game 2 to me. And Smiley Face has gone back to Rano, which I'm glad to see. I didn't realize he had championship Rano. Oh dear. Interesting to give Conga more time to hit him up at the ledge by stalling out like that. Need to be careful with the up special. Oh, he's jumped into the missile as well. I get hella hype for Conga, but I also laugh so much at him when I see him play. It's amazing. Watching him at local events has definitely been the highlight of the last couple events we had. And to see him killing it in RCS online as well. Really, really good to see here. He's up special the fist. I didn't realize that it worked. I don't know whether he was going for like the up special, this poison bubble spin that throws out darts. Maybe that would have worked. Maybe it would have killed him. I don't know. It was cool. I will say that. Alright, unfortunately that was the last game of the set because we are missing game 3. So we are going to have to move on to our other loser set. Give me a moment to find it because we're working on New Zealand time, I think. That can't be right. Oh, here we go. Game 1's here. Okay, here we go. So, going in for some New Zealand action against Mast. So, some more Zet Crag. Don't know about that character variety that everyone was talking about in the chat before, but but yes, Conga did win the 3rd game. He's progressed into losers semis, battling it out for 4th place there. But let's go into other side of losers quarters. Fel is very interesting to me because his stuff works, and I feel like it shouldn't, but I don't know, he's an anomaly. He is our version of Gecko, for sure. And Gecko is prolific at this point. He's world-renowned, and one day I hope Fel is the same for everything that he does to all of our players every single tournament. Because it is so funny to me. And he's comfortable with this matchup, but I don't know if he's comfortable against Fel as such. I will say Fel's been getting far more creative recently, and his punishes have been much more threatening to watch, I want to say. Like, they're not outstanding, but god, they look scary. And when they work, you feel like you've been hit with a ton of bricks. Like, I think he's a player that if you lose against, or something dumb happens, or he beats you with something stupid, it does so much mental damage that he's just at such an advantage. And I don't know if he's aware of it, but it's really amazing to me. Need to be careful of the rock there. It's not always good against Zetaben's recovery. I must admit, I overuse it, but you definitely need to figure out when can I throw the rock at Zet and when do I just hit him in the face with my fist. Or my feet, rather. He's trying to go for these pillar kills. Ooh. Mast trying to get tricky there with a forward smash. I don't know if that was a misinput. Okay, he's got to do something with the pillar shards here. Okay. Not pillar shards, but you know what I meant. He's got the kill. Like, that was... He was able to act instantly after breaking that rock. But he still floated into the upstrong there. Oh, don't worry, Bumble. If you parry against Fel, he sort of crumbles a bit as well. He's got other stuff in his bag of tricks. Like Pillar. How good's Pillar? Pillar is a powerful tool to use in neutral, and you should be using it at all times if you're a crag player. I like to say that the aerial down special change that I fought for in beta for quite some time was the Fel killer. Because every time he lands with down special and it doesn't work, and it gives him the grounded version, I just laugh. He's just dumped on. He didn't have to do anything. I was thinking he might get aggressive since Master's gone off stage against him and landed on his pillar, but he's just jumped off. Whee! Need to be careful of these rocks here. Oh, he's dead, right? He's turned his edge dodge and Master's just let him back on. If he just turned and faced the other way. Oh, he's got to be dead. You can see Fel using his air dodge really early in these chains too. I think Master's getting a whiff of it. Like he's figuring it out a little bit. There we go, some pillar 11. Breaks the pillar and ledge cancels. Incredible. Woo! How much does Master want it? How deep is he willing to go? One thing that I do think Fel needs to get better at, and it's not to the detriment of him in this set so far, is his recovery. I don't know if this is a keyboard thing, a Fel thing, just him not doing his research. But he has much weaker recovery than other Krags of his caliber, I want to say, because he's getting the results without it, but if he could recover against the best of them, he would be a much greater threat, for sure. And I might go into more detail as I see things, but that's just my quick thoughts. Nice. I like that Fel's just running away from him, and he's not overcommitting. It's great. This was the downfall of Master against Osu as well, and Fel's just doing it to him as well. I don't know if he's just like really punchy and impatient at the moment, but my lord, Cafe's very own Master, he just wants to get in there and get some kills. Whee! Floated right past him. That's a very trick. Oh, he didn't tech against the rock. Ceiling decks are in the game now. He could have survived. Oh dear. Oh no. Fel, baby. Come on, what are you doing to me? We've got a big stage to work with here at least. Cheeky is the parry there. Oh, he's got to end him here. Yeah, we go. He didn't tech the wall, but I feel like Mars was ready to chase him down. You can see the pace has picked up. He wants to end this. Even Fel with the down special spike. Okay, he's teched off the wall here, and I'm not sure. Things are getting weird. He's not dead yet, Fel. Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry, I'm on my phone. It's disrespectful to the players here. No tech against the wall there again. You can see Master's using these tower spots as well to his advantage. He used up all his resources. Okay, there we go. I'm glad he finished that up because it was looking like he was going to let it go. Whee! Okay. I noticed that Master's he DIs in on a lot of Fel's options and it works because Fel isn't trying to punish it. Always. Okay. I really wanted him to just go with the up special and just aim directly towards him. You're up a stock, let's just get freaky with it. Maybe I shouldn't be so inviting of players getting freaky with it in RCS. It's probably not the time you get freaky with it. This isn't content for your combo vids, guys. You have to play some serious neutral. Play some serious rivals. Would you like me to spit into the mic some more? How's everyone going? Okay. Oh, that is... He did not time that well to land with that Nair. Nair's hitboxes start in front of you and they loop around and then go in the back. So, him landing with that there was... That's led to quite a lot of extra percent there that he didn't need to take. Oh, we're trading blows, fireballs, and down specials here. This is the gameplay I wanted to see. And the pillar, here we go. He could be dead here. Master just gotta jab him. There we go. Hey. Slide off platform. He's back in action. And that is a dead Zetaburn. Well, that was weird. Not sure if he should have got hit by the fair there. Maybe there's a hit lockout thing? I don't know. He didn't even hit him with the up special. He just wave landed down stronged him. Here we go. Pillar's not exactly safe against Crag because Zetaburn can just shine. And shine's a pretty good move. And oh my lord. Are we having trouble with online, or is it just parrying in general is hard? Oh, he was expecting drop down fair. I was expecting drop down fair. I think I would have parried there, and I would have looked just as dumb. Oi! Oi! And he's dead. Oh, Fel's got a 1-stock lead on Merchant Port, which is again one of Marth's best stages. What is going on with our stage picks, Australia? Can we talk about stage picks? Can we talk about that combo? What the hell? Fel, what are you doing? Insane. That's a clip for the Discord. Fel's just walked him across the stage, used a few specials, and gone crazy with the upstrong there. That's game 5. We're going into game 5, and wouldn't you believe it? We've played on the classics, Tower of Heaven, Spirit Wall, Ethereal Gates, Merchant Port, Rock Wall. We're doing a grand tour of some of the better stages in this matchup for Zetaburn. I don't know, I'm someone who does not advocate for this stage in this matchup. I prefer me some big stages. I prefer me some fire capitals. Even Frozen Fortress I've been really enjoying recently. Maybe it's just because I am the zoner Crag. I like to zone and do dumb stuff, and Fel's just walked him off again. Just push him into the blast zone, you don't have to do anything else. Oh, fire just ran out. Doesn't need a tech, that's such a low percent. Oh, Fel, you didn't need a down special there, you just need to cover the angle. Oi! We're okay. I don't know if Master needs to be more careful with these fireballs, but he times them in a way that the high pillars beat him out, because he's not close enough that he can act if the fireball doesn't do anything. He's only close enough if the fireball hits that he can do anything. So I don't know if that needs to be like a... Instead of a fireball, he does, what is it, like a boost jump? Ledge boost, flat boost. And then go in for an aerial when he pillars, if you're going to go for a high pillar option. No, food for thought. Oh, he's just missed the punish there. I mean, Buster's tied this up, and I think he should be able to finish this stock off. Yes, he acted too slow. He needs to run off and just like hit that thing as soon as he pillars. He goes into special falls and he just drifts back and does it to him again. Oh, we had a lot of opportunities there. He didn't want to commit to anything though. Both of them just running past each other. I don't know. Maybe these are situations where Master needs to start doing like wave shines. I don't know. He's doing a lot of ground and movement and not threatening anything, and then letting Let Fel walk over him. Wow. Mars looked like he was so in control for a little bit there. And Fel's just turned around off a couple of mistakes and missed opportunities. Like, he's at too high percent for Mars to get a low percent high impact combo off him. And because you can't steal off the kill, that stock is just let out and dragged on into a win for Fel. Absolutely mental. Alright, let's play the delete replays game. This is the only time where APM matters in this stream. What have we got coming up? I think we'll do losers semis. We'll do Fel Conga, and then we'll do our top 3. How's that sound? Hope it sounds good, because I'm doing it no matter what you say. I don't need your opinion, stream. So Fel Conga. This is Keyboard Warriors. Keyboard Warrior top 4. How hype is that? I'm changing fucking everything on here. Alright, game 1. Forest Floor. In the unwinnable matchup, as I believe MSB has put it. It's amazing to me that people think this is like one of the most one-sided matchups in the game. I can definitely feel it when things... Oh, wow. Oof. That hurts. He's letting back on. No! Fel, you had it! No, what is going on? Fel's throwing! What is happening? I reckon Sportsbet has fucked up this set for us. Fel's looked at the odds online and he's going, yeah, you know what, I can make some money off this. Play for the love of the game, not for the odds. Hello. I like that, Osu. You think Fel's giving him the mental advantage early on so he can just rip it away from him? It's not a bad plan against someone who it's like, he's actually coming from Amis, basically. Conga, I think, is still able to enter amateurs, and he's placed, what, 5th at BAM, 4th or 3rd? 4th at the last local, and he is currently playing for top 3 in this RCS bracket. We gotta make some changes to amateurs, guys. I don't know about you. Oh, okay, that's a parry Fel. At least forward tilt's surprisingly good. The hitbox just reaches really far in. It surprises people. Oh, that was smart. Oh, he had to do something with it, though. You can't make yourself look like an absolute genius and then not do anything to reward yourself afterwards. You need to take a cookie out of the jar. That's what that was. Speaking of smart play. Yes! Yes! Ah, Fel. Amazing use of the pillar. Oh boy. Oh, he's actually giving him off the bounce there. I don't know how well this mine's going to come into play. That was... Did he just waveland out a hit stun? It was like... Pixel perfect waveland out a hit stun. It was crazy. That's the sort of stuff that people will go on Twitter and complain about. Like, oh, keyboard has it so easy when they want to do this, this, and this. I don't know, man. I'm looking at every single one of these fist angles and I'm just feeling for Conga because I know he could be doing so much more with them. And landing with the strong attacks again. He's hit a parry there. But he's done well to just back off a little bit. Oh, Fel, what are you doing? What are you doing, boy? It's like watching a bizarre tennis match where each of them are just hitting the ball as hard as they can, without any consideration of where it's gonna go, and the other guy just swings back as hard as he can, and they just do their craziest options as possible, and it just works somehow. Like I don't know if this is win more stuff going on, but it's like. If it works, you keep doing it. That's the general rule in fighters, isn't it? You don't stop until the other player figures out how to beat it. I don't think either one has figured it out entirely just yet. These slow rocks are ruining Conga. Just that lack of ability to hover there because of the overheat just ruined him. And he's going to come up now. He's going to do it here again. Yep. Oh, not quite dead. Hey. See, this is the original purple screen. This last stock. How far back did that forward tilt hit? The hitbox is crazy. He tried to go low there so he could go back high. Bell's just called him out for it. Not having any of it. Doesn't want a bar of it. Just move everything over. Okay. Game 3. There we go. Spirit Tree again. I think Conga likes this stage. I'm getting a sneaking suspicion. Oi! 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 He's got to do something with this here. Oh, God, the hitbox has nicked him. I'm surprised he didn't get hit. See, by not playing close, Conga's just allowed to do this. Oh, that's a situation where he didn't need the slow rock, he just needed to pip it at him. Oi, okay. So it's one of those things, you don't commit to the slow options when Aliana can just charge missile and fuck you up. That's why rock is really hard in this matchup. It's hard to get rock and to use it in a valuable way. Oh, I got mucked up by mine there. Something I didn't mention there, that stock finished off because Aliana can turn around her up tilt and just massively mess up your DI because the move has literally 1 frame of hit pause. Thanks for coming in, Bumble. Good to see you. He needed to turn around. I don't know if he wanted to do a tech chase, but Aliana has, I think it's either 10 or 20 frames of end lag. I think it's 10 frames of end lag after the pip. So taking off the wall there just meant Fel could do whatever he wanted. And he's finished Conga off with that down special there. Oh, Fel, you knew it was there. You had time. I drive the rock beats out the fist. Maybe slow rock is good in this matchup. It's just like, if they're up high, slow rock, it just beats out missile, it beats out fist. I don't think it will do anything to mine. I think mine will just go through it, right? Wait, whoa. Jab it. Oh, I wanted to see some rock shards. Nice. Kill off stop. All you need to do. It's easy as that. Apparently. Game 4. Be good if I put the cam on. We're going back to Spirit Tree if you haven't noticed. If you have, congratulations, you're faster than the commentator is. Oh, Fel, you're gonna do something crazy. Oh. Anytime a crowd player gets an aerial down special, something crazy should happen. And if it doesn't, then the crowd has every right to be upset. because they were robbed of something truly remarkable. Oh, I'm really happy that mine's there. That's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Fel, you're standing on the mine as well. On the mine. Okay, here we go. Abyss. Yep, roll. Okay. He's just up tilted it. You're a madman. You knew it was going to come, and you just like, oh, just up tilt it. Ooh, okay. See, I wouldn't have known if I would have got hit there either. Those small platforms mess you up. But that is valuable information to have. That is some matchup knowledge. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm banning this stage against Conga every single time now. Because I don't like him having nice things. Oh, he's rolled into the mine. Mine doesn't attach when you have inbond, does it? That would be busted. There's no way that's how that works. Wait. Oh, you've just fallen into 3 clumps of steam back to back. Hey! And again. Oh no. You just need to choose a faster option, but he's getting greedy. Oh, okay. Hit him late. Okay, I knew that was coming. We've seen the clip on Twitter already. He's upset. He just sat there. Oh no. I think Fel's just tilting him out of his fucking mind. You gotta stop rushing in like this, Conga. You have to be watching these replays and thinking how well Conga was doing when he's just piffing missiles at him from far away and setting up steam. But he runs in with these strong attacks, and if the other player just happens to win the 50-50 setup that he creates. Okay, that was nice. I'll finish my sentence though. If he just happens to play around the 50-50 setup, Conga's just in such a bad position, and then he gets hit with one of those, and game's over. Set's over. Fella's a top 3 player in Australia. It's time we face the truth. So that leaves us going back into winners finals. Only 3 sets remain. Winners finals, losers finals, and then grands. So back over to winners side. It's me versus Osu. We've played against each other quite a bit in tournaments. I don't think we've had a proper friendly session in quite some time. But he was one of the players that had a decent record against me last year. So there are quite a few long conversations after sets where we go back and forth and talk about what the other person needs to be doing, how they what they need to work on. And we last played only 4 days before this event at a local. And the big thing that I instructed Osu was he had to work on his recoveries, because he didn't make use of a lot of high recoveries really well. So going into this set, I was wondering how he would adapt just from the previous set's experience there. So let's get started. Oh, that is shocking. Missed waveland from me right off the bat. Okay. I can tell everything feels a little bit smoother because our net, like, the connection's actually pretty decent between us in comparison to me and Conga, which was very shaky for the most part. Okay, nice little wait there. Is it weird to compliment myself in a post-set analysis if I've completely forgotten how I played? Okay. Oh, I pushed him off, but I've been marked in the process. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed the rock there. It's very risky to grab a rock when you're marked, because if they instantly tether, like you only can do it at the very, very start of Maple Hit's done. And I'm just trying not to get marked and not to give anything away. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. Nice. Nice. Keep going. I love this matchup. I love edgeguarding Maple. It's Oh, man. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but there was a break cancel into an up air there to cover the attack from above. Ah, oh, poor DI. That's just ruined it for me. Never mind. I'm not impressed anymore. SNC's a bad player. Who just happened to win the Scott. Stock. I don't know who Scott is, but he's coming up a lot in the stream. Oi. Oh, I see. This is the tech chasing I was talking about. The jab forward tilt. It didn't look like he got much mileage out of it against Mars, but he's doing wonders against me. And he's just bloody done it to me again with the down strong. Oh, did I crouch cancel? I crouch cancelled that. That was crazy. I love the wave land in place that does absolutely nothing and just puts me at a frame disadvantage. It's really cool. It's definitely a top player move. Hey, okay. He thought he had time there. I made him think he had time. That was top player conditioning. Oh, I ruined everything. Okay. It's not so bad. I just forgot. Okay, I think I know why we're at game 2. I believe Osu chose Tempest Peak, and Tempest Peak is banned here. So that's why this game count is at 2, but this is game 2, I believe. I'm just trying to remember. I don't mind Merchant Port in this matchup. I quite like it. Oh, that's cheeky. People, I don't know. People don't go for no-tech options very often, I've noticed. And when they do, it ends very poorly. But I think on high platforms, especially, you've got to be thinking about no-tech options because it is devastating to get hit on these small platforms. I tried to go for a down air there, but fair or down special would have been so much better. I guess down air doesn't cover it. Didn't know that. I already had it happen, and I didn't recognize it. I didn't know it. This is why watching your VODs is important, guys. We're about to learn. What a bad tech chase mine was, and how good Osu is. Oh, he's almost got me. Oh, he's gonna do it to me again. Oh no! Oh no! I could feel another one coming. Oh, this situation has just turned around. He was DIing out against the jab 2 there, and I've just done nothing and backed off and reset it all. Okay. I've noticed Osu was getting a lot after these bear 1 into like second bear, I guess, in other sets, but he doesn't seem to get much when he does it to me. I wonder if that's a crag thing or if I'm just good. Or a momentum thing, I don't know. I noticed that the bear 1 stuff doesn't really do anything against me. Another quick observation. Okay, so I'm fairly sure the set ended because that was game 3, even though that was game 2. So that now that we've done our bans and everything, we're on to game 1, which is game 3. Okay, hold on. Hey. Nice. Oi. Okay. See, I don't mind playing Rockwall against any character. I don't care who it is. Rockwall is just good for crag. Space and this platform layout here, the little triangle thing. Oh, that was too cheeky for me. This little triangle layout where the high plat is. Oh, okay. I didn't need to parry. yeah, the high plat is the one closer to the ledge. It just means that Craig's edge guarding is really good because against certain characters you can stick up to this platform and plat drop fair. It covers pretty much all of their options. It means with like disjointed recovery options, like a Clarin up special, it's really good too. Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. Oh, that break cancels. I always forget that. Am I dead? I'm dead. Okay. Okay. That's how we're gonna play. I tricked myself there. I thought for sure I was gonna get parried. Did this very, very fast triangle dash. It's not a wave dash. It was... There was a moment where I was off the ground. Hey. Ugh. I never do anything when I get hit by the seed like that. I never think to parry it. Yeah, see, like I haven't committed to anything. There's no reason why I can't parry it. I just don't react. Okay. Oh, slow. Too slow. Okay. Bad. Okay. We got something happening here. I'm surprised you didn't use tether there. Like, if you timed it with the end leg of my side special, you could have easily got some sort of crazy gimp going on with the forward air. I don't know. That's just a hypothetical. That was nice. I liked how he just sunk and got to the stage straight away. Didn't need to use a double jump and air dodge or anything. He just fast fell beneath the rock. Like, getting the ground fast is always good. Especially when one of your most powerful defense options is on the ground. Am I dead? Whoa. That is Crag privilege right there. Terrible DI and managed to survive. Don't see Rasta players surviving like that. If I was Rasta, I would have been dead at 30 though. Hey. Why are you throwing seeds at me? Oh, weird. Alright, I got the sour hit him up tilt there. Oh, I didn't need to tech in. That was bad. Oh, man. Hey, no tech would have been better. That tech in, very costly. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. I've taken him to FD! One of my best traits of my Crag is my grounded tech game, my tech chasing game. Just my ability to push the opponent off stage is particularly good. So, I've always been very fond of this stage. The lack of platforms is an issue sometimes. That's cheeky. But yeah, I feel comfortable on this stage. And he's off stage early from that. He's not hanging on to the stock very long. Oh, that down special didn't need it, just dropped. He's mucked up his DI as well. Okay, smart. I gotta think about that more often. Like, what happens if I throw the rock down, drip back, and they just hit it? That was smart tech. Oh, no. We got rock options. Okay, I haven't pulled rock yet, which is good. I don't think pulling rock is necessary on this stage, edgeguard. I think I know where to go but the ground. Just hit him. Nice, better him out with empty jump. Yeah, okay. That happened last game as well. Like, I thought I had time, and they just ruined me. What is happening? I gotta think. Down to... I've done that a couple times, where he's tethered me. It's not doing anything for me. Maybe up here, sorry, no. up air covers like above and in front, and then how you're gonna cover the behind knuckle. Anyways, that is the end of that set. So you see the ground game stuff did come into play there quite a bit. It sort of shuts down Lily as well, because Lily's always better when there's multiple levels at play, and you can sort of set stuff up. It's really easy to shut down Lily if it's just on level ground. So Osu drops into losers finals, so I'm going to see him play Fel now. Wait, alright. So he's fresh off the Crag matchup. I think he's had a bit of a break actually, so he's had maybe a cooldown, maybe he's watched back some sets, maybe he's warmed up. Maybe he's just done literally anything else. I don't know. He's probably had about 20-minute break before playing this set. But he's certainly given himself space here. Oh. Come on, Osu, it's getting late. Finish him off quick. I think I had a 40-minute wait in between winners finals and grands. Hey! Crazy. That's the sort of stuff I wanted to see Mars doing before. I mean, Maple does a better job of it because of how fast she is, but it's still something that you can be doing as ZBand too. Okay, okay. Forward tilted twice instead of covering tech options. Little up air was cute when you hit by the pillar. Okay. Interesting stuff going on here. Oh no. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. I knew the shards would go the other way, but I didn't know if he'd get on the stage or not. Okay. He's got to be dead. Kinda interesting with tether combos at the moment with Crag. I'm having a lot of luck ACIing down. I'm not sure if that's a anecdotal thing, but I think if you ACI down on tether combos, it sometimes works because Maple's rising, you're ACIing down, sometimes you just fall out and you can just punish him for it. But I've noticed because of how large Crag's hitbox is, it's getting difficult to ACI up out of tether like you're apparently supposed to. At least I'm having trouble with it. I don't know whether it's like you need a DI out and then ACI up. I mean, Fel's having some trouble with it as well, clearly. Oh no. Well, this is the start Fel needs. He just needs to pip rocks and rack up a cent and push him off. I actually don't mind this matchup. Oh no, Fel. You had it then. And you know it too. You got it now. You've got it now. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Wouldn't have done that. Fel, cut it out. You're up. Just slow yourself down, buddy. Stop pushing buttons. Yep. Oh. You hate to see it happen. And he's tethered in. Oh. Okay. 40 gang. Rough. Oh. I don't know if that worked because Fair hurt box just like pushed him out of range. But that was cool. I like that. Hey, okay. Alright, I see. You got this. It's frustrating because I'm seeing Osu just wait for Fel to do something silly. And he keeps falling for it. Yep. Oh, okay. Like, him being able to rise up with the up air so quickly just means that Fel's not going to be given the opportunity to do anything with these down special landings on the high plats. It makes the high platforms a lot weaker in this matchup if he continues to play this way. Which, as we all know, Fel's stubborn. He's not gonna change. I'll charge up some strong attacks and let Osu rack up a nice, healthy 80%. 85, 90. Okay, this is dead. Ouch. Alright, Hotshot, you're on Rockwall. Let's see what you got, Fel. I don't particularly like this matchup on Rockwall. I think Lily on the platforms is really good, and the platform layout benefits Maple a hell of a lot more than it does Crag. And the blast zones, they don't really do anything for you, because Crag's edgeguard game is just push Maple off and then just keep hitting her. Maple's edgeguarding game benefits from Crag being close and basically being able to kill Crag earlier on. Because they want to be able to have their heavy options work at lower percents, of course. Oh, Lily came into play there. He's dead. That is unfortunate. He did everything right there, just up until that last second. That is cheeky. Just dash out. That's fun. Move away. Play some classic keep away rivals right now. He's kept his jump here. Oh, hello. Whoa, no. I like that he doesn't come down with a defensive option either. He just wavelands behind him and it's like, I'll take center stage. This is mine now. Ah, yes. Okay. Some more classic parry bait going on here. We are very reliant on parries. You need to start moving more, guys. Like these platforms and the ledge, that's your friend. Just move and groove. It's all footsies in rivals. You don't need a parry, and that's a sure thing. And if you can't move, then use a fast offensive option and beat out the other person. Oi. Oh, Fel could have something going here. Oh, he's up high. Oh, okay. I actually really wanted to end it. Pretty risky. He's got him marked. This is the position that Osu wants to be in. So we can get this tether. Get that up there, get that kill. Get that game, get that set. And get into grand finals. Osu securing himself at least top 2 finish. So he has got to win at least 6 games in grand finals to get the win over me. I think this is Osu's first time actually in a top 3 placement in RCS, and he's managed to walk himself into the grand finals in the process as well. So let's get right back into it. Started a merchant pool here. I wonder why the bands are different. There must have been something that I picked up, and I wanted to change my banning. Not sure. I can't remember what stage he won on last time. Ooh, that's unfortunate. And could be costly. I just missed it. Oh, and I've used this. Okay, I probably should have gone off stage and pillared or something instead of just forward specially back on. Or maybe pillarless recovery. It's weird. He's dead. I don't know how. It just sort of happened, hey? A lot of stuff right now is just sort of happening. See, something like that, that's probably... I need to trick him by going off stage a bit, and then... Okay. Spent my air dodge for no reason. And I'd use it upwards as well. If I want to get down to the stage, I shouldn't be air dodging up. That doesn't make sense. Who would do that? Crazy man. Oh, Osu. You're getting impatient, my friend. Oh, okay. I mistimed the dash attack and just went for a jab because I wasn't sure. I think I hit later than I expected. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, Lily made that weird. And then I just got caught with bad DI again. Okay. I'm getting tricky. There's a couple little turnarounds there. You can see I'm trying to be offensive with my landings, though. Maybe I need to cool myself off. Oh, yikes. Yeepers creepers. I'm on stage and I've just rolled straight away. Alright, he's off stage here. This is where I want him to be. Let's just do this game. Let's just push him off. Yes, this is... Oh, okay. He managed to get the correct DI on the forward tilt, and I've just given him the game. With some terrible DI on each of those stocks. Gosh, that's not good. Here we go. This is a comfort pick for me at the moment. I don't know, maybe I just like circle camping. That's the honest truth. I like the high plats. I like being able to run away and get comfortable. And this platform layer just suits my game plan quite a lot. They're too high for Maple to benefit from it a lot of the time. That was a weird down special. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I thought I was dead for sure. That was a situation where maybe that crouch cancel needs to come into action. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh. These check-ins, they're gonna ruin me one day. There's some cheeky stuff going on here. Oh, that back air beat me out. I thought for sure I had that. Okay. Okay. He doesn't want to commit. And I've just been given an amazing recovery option there. With some double jump protection. Tricky stuff to get the top plat. Oh, up with full stock. How did that happen? Oh, okay. I didn't need to go out that deep. I had ledge. Just hold ledge. Be happy with the first fair and go off. Oh, I sniped him. Oh no, I've done it again. Maybe I'm just feeling really confident about this stock lead. I'm just going for him. Oh, that's greedy. Oh, you're so greedy. Oh, he's touching me. I think I'd have a mental breakdown if I lost that game. Not gonna lie, after just watching that, I'm sure I would have. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Link, edit it out in the VOD. It's okay, everyone's seen the result. Game 3. should have turned around down tilt. I reckon it would have traded. But I know my option is just as fast as his, and parry is much higher risk. That's one thing I think I have to be more aware of. These aerial down specials. I never quite watch out for them. They're always very surprising as Maple, and the reward from them if you DI it poorly is absolutely insane. I actually really like this matchup on this stage. Like this stage feels quite nice for me. I can kill at the top really easily. I don't know if it's anecdotal, but I find I get a lot of up air kills on this stage that just don't seem to happen on other stages. Like the platform layout just works. And it sort of works in my game plan where I'm just pushing them off. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. See, I also get to see setups for all these different crazy things. It just doesn't... It's not panning out so far. He's not getting the next hit. He'll overcommit to a strong attack, or something weird with DI will happen, and we'll just... I don't know. Maple's hard, man. There was an interesting situation just before where he was standing on top of my rock, and he parried, and I broke the shards, and he got hit. You can't actually parry on top of a rock when it breaks to beat out the shards anymore. You just get hit. Because you go into, like you fall and you lose your parry frames, and then instantly get hit by the shards because they spawn a frame later. Neat little fact for you. Something really small to be aware of in the matchup. Just don't stand on top of Craig's rock. More accurately, don't parry if you're standing on top of Craig's rock. Ouch. He's at 144%. Oh no. Marked as well. This is how you lose these games. You get up to like this sort of percent, you're marked, you get hit by a couple of stray hits in a Lily, and then they do something crazy to you. Luckily I found the stray hit that got me in the game there. Didn't expect it to be a dash attack, but alright. Fire Capital! How good are big stages? Most of the time I've had some very close stages, like sets play out with a final game on this stage, like a game 5. I'm trying to end him right there. I'm trying to do it again. Getting greedy. Just fair him. Just kick him in the face. Neat. Okay. We're living. Ooh, he's just nicked me there. See, I've fallen out of it by like ASDIing down. That second up air. That wasn't a tether up air either, so the ASDI was weaker. It's just like the nature of up air rising just makes it easier, I find. I'm not sure. I don't see it all too often, but it's something that I do pretty frequently. Okay. I can't believe the stock hasn't been taken yet. It's got to be now. Yeah, okay. Hey! Hey! Up tilt and up air, crazy. It just works against Maple. I don't know if it's aerial drift, her weight, I don't know, it links really consistently. They have to DI it perfectly to stand a chance. He's just let me dance around on rock for a bit. I don't know if it's because he's trying to find an opening against me, or if he's just like, he's comfortable beating out rock. Yes, that's what I was talking about before. I'm not ready for that down special. If I back up just a little bit more in that situation, maybe forward tilt, it just beats out of his landing options there, I think. And I need to stop doing that strong attack there, I think. I've got him off stage, I've done my job. Ooh, ooh. And he's got back. I did take out Lily there. Alright. I'm just seeing how long everyone's waiting in between exchanges. That's sort of what I'm looking at the moment. Like, how much space are we trying to take? I'm at 5% here for this to happen. He hasn't gone for a remark though, which he's found it there, but I feel like if you're at that high percent, maybe you take the opportunity to get a remark and just go for something extra. Oh dear. You missed the tether combo. Managed to beat him out there at the end. That was RCS. That's our June online monthly. I think I'll swap back to this one. Okay, here we go. We do have a number of RCS events coming up in Australia. Next weekend is going to be Big Win Championships. Unfortunately, Pretzel, only WA player that was on last year's PR, will not be in attendance. So I'm interested to see the results for that one. I'm hoping to get the replays for that, and I'm going to be trying to stream all of the RCS brackets, like a restream, sort of like this. It was a commentator / analysis stream, but it's not super serious, but going to be doing that for all the events coming up. So we have Couch Warriors and Middle Cavern 20, both being held on the 27th of July. And then shortly after that, in August, we have Biggie 2 in New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand. So a lot of local RCS events coming up, as opposed to any online ones. So probably going to be streams held once a week for a little bit there, while I work through the backlog. I'll probably be doing those on Monday nights, replacing amateurs for a little bit, if everyone is happy with that. I think it's good to get everyone in here for the stream, watch everyone's sets. We can have a bit of a chat afterwards about what everyone's thoughts were. I will probably stick to top 6 just for time reasons. I'm a busy boy. But that's to give you an idea of how I'm going to be running things coming into this first half of RCS, and then in the later half it's going to slow down a bit. We're going to have some more live stream events rather than the restreams that we're doing at the moment. Got a couple of online events coming into the last half, so I think there's one held in August, one in November off the top of my head. Might not be right about that, it might be a little bit different, but those are the only other events that will be restreaming after these next wave of local RCS brackets are going to come up. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for everyone who tuned in for the stream. If you're coming in late like Conga is here, make sure to watch back the VOD and hit me up if you have any questions on any of the sets or any of your games. Catch you later.